To the left side wing. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Outside Anthony. To the left wing. Outside Howard. The rebound by Shaw. Outside Dragic. Here's Hukporti. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now Felton. And Jones has it in the corner. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the... most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Williams. Drives to the hoop. Misses from short range. Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the corner. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Dragic. Sinks that one from the post.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by SGA.
Get off the tracks when the train's coming at you.
Back to Jones. Over Williams. Plumlee with the rebound. Edgecombe with it. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Williams' shot is off. Here's Jones. It's Jones on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Plumlee. Shoots over Adams. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
LeBron James on the wing. And Adams sends it back.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's SGA. And Adams sends it back. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
At the line for one, Raymond Felton.
Free throw no good for Felton.
On the court.
1:07 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Dragic has got 5.
Normally it's Dragic providing the pass. Good to see him getting fed this time.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. It's Williams with the drive.
Good things happen when you attack the basket.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to Sharpe. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Sharp's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by Williams. Outside for Felton. Right side, Dragic. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Wizards, they're up by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Charlotte trails by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron James on the win. James absolutely owning the inside.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Outside, Dragic. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Dash to Edgecombe. Here's LeBron. Great D that time from Adebayo.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
To the inside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Charlotte trails by 6. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving it around. And that comes off the assist by SGA. 6 points for Williams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. James gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's LeBron. Now here's Williams. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Gordon. Inside. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Left side, Jones. Back to Adams. And he converts the layup.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Charlotte trails by 4. And the dunk by SGA.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help his confidence.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Felton. Pass to Gasol. Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. From deep. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And you look at Edgecombe, he had really good assist numbers in college, and there you could see it translate at this level.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And he gets the bucket.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Pass to Gasol. Back to Jones. Now Gasol. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And he drives in. Here's Hibbert. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gasol. Jones, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Gordon. Charlotte trails by 8. And here's SGA. Outside for Murray. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5.
And, you know, the attack from Gordon, his explosive first step on his drives to the hoop, really scary.
First one falls for him. And good on the second. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. So off the tip at Charlotte. Pass to Kaman. Bosch looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Bibby with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Knocks down the three ball.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Pass to Wilson. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Well, it won't get much easier for her than that. Nice bucket there.
Outside for Durant. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And you just love how quickly KD gets into his shot. No wasted motion.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Fisher. And the layup is good.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Bibby with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Thompson. After the miss from Klay Thompson. To the middle. Wilson with the block.
Oh my, how about the work on defense? She wasn't letting that shot get over her.
Number 4, Jalen Green.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. 2 points. That one goes. Thompson's got 5 now.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Thompson with the bucket.
Great assist there. You could tell that she knew exactly where her teammate was going to go.
Thompson outside. Over Thompson. The shot by Thompson, no good. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Thompson. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. He has 5.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And she commits the intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Bibby. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the dunk by Bosch.
Outstanding look right there. Love to see him pass it up for a better look. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
The 3 from KD. Here's Charlotte. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Wilson. Back to Thompson. Johnson outside. Outside Wilson. And the layup is good.
She knew exactly where she was in relation to the rim. Goes up and gets it done in the paint.
Bibby misses. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Durant, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. That will count. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Charlotte leads by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
He also...
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green, so much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Smith outside. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Good. Simmons got 5 now.
That's how you do it. She saw her teammate find some open space and sent the ball over.
And the basket by Pierce.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Charlotte leading by 3. That's a 2 from Smith. Wilson grabs the board.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Smith with it. Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Smith. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Kaman. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left in the first half. Here's Thompson for 3. Bibby. His second miss. Now 2 of 4 on the game. And here's Sharp. 3-point lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mike Bibby.
Yeah, and there's great versatility in Fisher's game. I mean, he can run the point, go off the ball, a tough guard to handle.
Here's Bibby. He's got 5. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Here's Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's Charlotte. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Butler. Oh, thrown down by Butler.
Butler getting something right at the rim, and he says, thank you very much.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, this is on the defense for letting him get this close to the basket, and then they had no choice but to foul.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Charlotte, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Albuquerque trails by 7. Thompson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And Albuquerque making a change here. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebounds the rebound.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
It's stolen by Divac. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. And Albuquerque making a change here.
Mike Bibby.
And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Charlotte up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Fisher, and he banks in the layup. Fisher's got the first points of the second half here for Charlotte.
Well, that's a great delivery. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so here's Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. For 3, Bibby. Here's Fisher. Rebound by Albuquerque. And stolen by Kamen. Inside. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Wilson. Charlotte again missing. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's a 1-point game. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now Bibby. He's got 9. Wilson grabs the board. Thompson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 8 points.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. Trailing by 2. Martin from outside. Rebounded by Kamen. Here's Wilson. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it
or it's going to get rejected.
Martin with the bucket. Right side Bosch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
KD looking around. Pass to Adams. Shot clock at 6. The three from KD.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Charlotte, number 2, Joe Johnson.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
I mean, give her an A for effort. She made all of that happen.
50 seconds left to play in the third. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Now into the lineup for Charlotte.
Here's Bibby. 9 points in the game so far. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Count it. Bosch has got 7 points.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here they go. Shoots the 3. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Albuquerque leads by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Albuquerque.
It's taken away by Smith. And here's McDyess. Pass to Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting them.
Shot from the inbound. Here's good.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Pass to Divac. And that one, good. Divac has got his first basket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Thompson gets it to go.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And so Fisher will bring it up for Charlotte. Green. He's off from 3. Albuquerque leading by 3. Durant using his length inside. Durant.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
From outside. No good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer. And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosh, cool as a cucumber on that one.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
In for Albuquerque, Steven Adams. Charlotte Swiss.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fades. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Down low. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Oh, moving so well for someone almost 7 feet. Bosh completing on that break.
From downtown. Outside for Durant. Tries again. 5 to shoot. And then Durant with the dunk.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Over Johnson. The shot by KD. No good. To the paint. Here's Bosh. And then Bosh with the jam.
Huge basket. He's got a sense for the moment.
Bibby with the bucket.
And from the mid-range, Bibby very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, no problem going right at the bigger defender.
Bibby for 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
.44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And ready to step up for his team. Fisher keeps a cool head and works to find a shot.
Ball's not loose. Durant. Here's Adams. Durant. They shoot again.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Albuquerque foul. Mike Bibby.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for Charlotte.
So he comes up empty at the line. Harris drives in. Count.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
Here's Thompson. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.